Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Raquel Quadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well, and peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect scattered abroad and the elect that's listening. Just wanted to come with a lesson in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, it's edifying. And I was talking to one of the Akim, one of my the Akim earlier, or the Akia earlier, and we was just speaking on the vibration of this earth and what the vibration pushes. Everything that's unrighteous, things that's unlawful, things that are not, righteous to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, all the negative vibrations that this world pushes. And the first thing I wanted to break, I was just thinking, because in the world, before we were in this truth, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, for bringing us to this light and in this spirit, we were doing these abominable acts, as in like smoking weed. Maybe some were popping pills, maybe some were abusing alcohol, not drinking in moderation and doing other things. But now that you can see clearly and you see what's really going on, you're sober to everything's around you. You see that this world pushes only like bad vibes. It pushes bad vibes, negative vibrations, everything that's unlawful. Nothing's in order. And I was just thinking, I don't listen to Juice WRLD, or I don't really listen to Future as much, but I remember they came out with this album, and all the young people, they listen to them. They idolize these dudes, and look at the stuff that they bring out. This is an album cover, and when you look on the album cover, it's folly. It's a cup with lean, promethazine, it's pills, it's leaf, LCD, I think. You got the green leaf symbolizing trees, but all this stuff, and then you got the younger generation listening to it, and they thinking that it's cool. They think that it's cool to smoke weed. They think that it's cool to drink lean. They think that it's cool to pop pills. It's because the people that are placed in their faces, the so-called idols and the so-called role models, the people that who the world pushes, who the devil pushes in their face. This is what they're advertising to them. They're advertising all this folly, and it's just crazy. It's like monkey see, monkey do. But and then this is Future. The world loves Future. Juice WRLD passed away. He got judged. And this is Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa's been out on the scene for a decade or more long, and his big thing is smoking weed. You see an album cover, and there's smoke all surrounding his face. Demonic, very demonic. And there's a different album cover, he's blowing out smoke, and his whole thing is smoke weed. Even though I used to listen to Wiz Khalifa, even though he doesn't push out that gang violence, those type of gang violence spirits, but smoking weed, he's going off by smoking weed. And there's nothing wrong with the plant marijuana, because people use it to for many diseases, as in cancer, or whichever disease that they have. But once you put it in tobacco leaf, once you whatever you put it and you burn it, you just ruined it. You really ruined it. And I know many of the the elders of GMS, for recreational, they don't want us to use it for recreational, and I understand that, because the demons that they could break in. But there is nothing wrong with the plant, the marijuana plant in itself. But when you putting it in tobacco leaf, you putting it in all these, you're putting it in many different ways, shapes, or form that you could smoke it. That's when it becomes abominable to the Most High, you know. And the biggest one of them all is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg goes hard with this weed thing, and he's gonna get judged because of this. Weed is all these dudes' gods. Even in the world, you tell Jake, you talk to you talk to a Jake in the world, telling them about the truth. If it's in the spirit, everything sounds good. Especially especially these dreads. These dudes got dreads. He got dreads. These dudes don't want to cut their dreads off. It's an abomination for a man to have long hair. And it's an abomination for a man to have long hair. And I think Second Peter's, it's an abomination to him for a man to have long hair like a woman. But these weed, and they only thinking for themselves. Weed is their God. You telling them all these good things, but as soon as you tell them you have to stop smoking weed, that's out the window. As soon as you tell them you have to cut their dreads, that's out the window, because that's their God. They love these things more than the Most High. I just had a few precepts. Let's go to First Corinthians 16.